He crossed the parking lot and headed down the road leading away from Outlet Beach. I watched as he rounded the corner to our campsite. Site 88. I watched until he was gone. That was the last time I saw him. A branch snaps behind me and I spin around to find a chipmunk scurrying across the black forest floor. I move faster. It gets stickier and stickier. My boots squish through muck. There's a break in the trees up ahead that I hope is the road. I lurch forward, splashing through puddles as I start to run for the clearing. Suddenly, there's water everywhere. It pools around the trees, and the rotten stink of it makes my eyes water. It's not a clearing. It's the dead zone. I'm nowhere near the road, or the car, or help. I've gone the wrong way. I like your swimsuit, I told the girl in the yellow bikini with orange polka dots. It's very summery. It felt nice to have an instant friend to play with on the beach that day. Together, we collected shells and played Marco Polo in the water and did handstands on the sand. The sun crawled across the sky toward the dunes at West Lake on the far side of the bay. Gus wanted to wait on the beach until Howard came back. But the sun started to set, and everyone packed up and headed back to their campsites. Even the girl in the summery bikini left with her family. Gus was being stubborn. She was mad that Howard was gone so much this trip. She was trying to make a point. I didn't see it, but when Gus was in a mood, I knew it was better just to go along with it. It was weird, having the beach all to ourselves. We were like two castaways. Like the world had ended and someone forgot to tell us. And in a way it had. We just didn't know it yet. I was doing cartwheels across the beach when I found a blue and green string bracelet in the sand. Someone's lost treasure that was now mine. I put it on my wrist and haven't taken it off since. Right after it happened, all I would dream about was that last camping trip. In some of my dreams, Howard kept his promise. He heads across the sand with a cone in each hand, the chocolate mint ice cream dripping down his knuckles. I'd also dream about real things, like the sweet taste of the apple cider from Waffles, like the snap and crackle of the campfire, like the sting of marram grass on my ankles as I climbed the dunes. Sometimes I'd dream about running on the beach with my kite or skipping along the boardwalk over the marsh at Cedar Sands Trail. Howard would be naming all the plants we saw along the way. Spike rush, Jack in the Pulpit, Sweet Flag. Gus would be holding his hand. I would look back at the two of them just in time to see Howard lift her hand to kiss it. At the last second, he would kiss his own hand. It was one of his silly jokes. And even though she kept a lot of herself inside, Gus would burst out laughing. He knew how to get her to crack. I'd wake up from those dreams with a full heart, and for a few seconds, I'd forget. But then I'd remember he was gone, and my heart would empty and hurt all over again. I'd twirl the woven strings of my bracelet, trying to go back to how I felt when I found it in the sand, before everything changed. It's been almost 3 years. I was just a kid back then. I'll be a teenager in a few weeks, practically a grown-up. It's up to me now. I can't believe it was only 11 days ago when Gus read that stupid obituary. That's what brought us back to the county. And now that we've come all this way, I can't give up, and I can't be lost, not after all we've been through. I have to do this for Gus and Howard. Even if it means heading straight into a dead zone. I keep moving. Suddenly,